listened to the last episode, you know this acronym already. YOYO, Y-O-Y-O. You're on your own. As a freelancer or independent contractor, you likely feel even more on your own for a lot of things, and especially for retirement, than even the small business owner. You don't really have a business to sell. Your income's based on your talent, your skill, your knowledge, your experience. But like the business owner, you might want or plan to work forever. But the stats show you might be forced into retirement by illness, industry changes, or any number of things. So, what's a freelancer or independent contractor to do? If you're sick and tired of being told the typical advice that you have to lock away your money and put it at risk within a 401k or IRA, then you're in luck. That's not what this video is about. In fact, I want to introduce you to an entirely different way to have money in case you decide to or need to stop working. It's so revolutionary that your grandma probably did it. Welcome to the FIFE movement. I'm your host, Amanda Neely. This is the only movement that helps our generation create our unique, feminine, and entrepreneurial approach to financial independence. We're pretty independent too. Please be sure to subscribe and hit that bell if you're watching this on YouTube so that you get notified of future episodes. First of all, my freelancer and contractor friends, you know this, but I want to underline it. You are quickly becoming the backbone of our economy. Jobs are shifting more and more your way, from employee to contractor to freelancer, and becoming gigs and projects rather than typical hourly employment. And as you know, when you're a freelancer or contractor, you've got to make it work, especially all the money things. They're in your hands. And in a lot of ways, you have to operate like an entrepreneur. You have to have entrepreneurial thinking about putting things together, creating systems, making things that don't exist before, right? And my hat goes off to you for taking the risk of blazing the trail for more and more freelancers and contractors that are coming in the future. The biggest question I hear from freelancer and contractor friends they ask this: don't I need a stable, consistent income to start saving for retirement? I never know when I'm going to have projects or when I won't, or if I might lose my biggest and best client. How can I possibly set aside funds for the long term? Now, I hear you. Variable income is real. Freelancers, contractors, commission-only salespeople, part-time workers, lots of different professions have variable income. And for a lot of people, that variable income is what keeps them stuck in the paycheck to paycheck cycle, or sometimes even going into debt and getting out of debt and going into debt and having that kind of seesaw happen as their income fluctuates as well. But let's try something on for size. What if instead of thinking, how do I get a consistent income in order to save? I need a consistent income in order to save. What if, especially like save for the long term, right? What if all you needed was a consistent savings? What do I mean by consistent savings? Well, instead of a consistent income, if you're looking for consistent savings, here's what it could look like. What if you tried something like shifting 1% of every dollar you earn into some kind of savings vehicle? You let it build up for a little while. When it gets big enough, when you haven't touched it for a while, then you can say, I don't really need this much here. I don't need it for anything major right away. I'm going to move it and a chunk to a safe place where it can grow, but it's still kind of accessible in case I need it. And that savings, you can move it in chunks, quarterly, annually, something like that. It becomes the longer term savings you are now. Now, if you're currently living on 100% of your income, you could likely easily live on 99% of your income. You might not even miss that 1%. It's like if you make $1,000 now, you live on 990 instead of 1,000. You aren't going to miss that $10. But the $10 every single month or every single paycheck, that could really add up, especially over decades. And even better yet, as your income grows, maybe you're able to make that 1% into 2% and then 3% and so forth. So how do you keep yourself, though, from using that money, from tapping into it? You do move it to an inconvenient spot that requires some extra effort to get it out. You still have access to it, there's no penalty, but it takes some extra effort. Maybe it's a bank where you don't have online access, no debit card. You have to physically go to the bank to get your money. Or maybe it's an account where you have to wait 5 to 7 business days, do a little bit of paperwork in order to get access to it. The idea here, though, what I wanted to kind of put out there in this video, whatever product you choose, is to get started, even with just 1%, and build from there. And if you want more motivation and to see the numbers for how 1% can really add up, visit fifemovement.com and check out my 5-day mini course titled You Can Control Your Financial Future. I lay out all the specifics there about how 1% can change your life. And it's my gift to you. Thanks for joining me and connecting with the Fife Movement. As you go about your day today, remember, wealth is coming your way. Your quest is to prepare for using it well. For more tips on how to prepare, be sure to subscribe. And to connect with the community, visit fifemovement.com. If my gift has helped you today, please pay the gift forward by sharing this content with a friend. My gratitude in advance. To help this video be seen by more people, like button, and we invite your feedback in the comments below.